What is good, guys? This is Charles from Team COG coming at you guys here with a 7th place Spellbook Dogmatica profile as featured on M. Cole's channel here. I actually know the guy who did it. He's been part of my Discord for a while, and he wanted to show me the profile. So, my man, go ahead, hop into it.
Hey, everybody. This is Andres Cruz from Puerto Rico from Team Brotherhood over there. Also, shout out to Top Scrubs, Eric Burgos for helping with the list, and like most of it came from his ideas. So yeah, the deck worked really well in Hawaii Regionals. It's something that I've always been very comfortable with. So I'm gonna just do a quick rundown and then just go with it. So I played 3 Blue Boy, standard. He is obviously the card to go. And then along with that, it's YuGiOh, because the Judgment package. So as well with the Spellbooks, it's 3 Secrets, 1 Master, 1 Judgment, 2 Fate, 1 Wisdom, 3 Knowledge, and that's for the Spellbook engine. Next would be the Dogmatica engine with 3 Ecclesia, 2 Maximus, pretty much the best card that resolved pretty much everything in the deck, 1 Fleur, 3 Nadir, and then 4 more spell cards for consistency and activation for Judgment. It's Upstart and Called By.
Awesome. So Judgment's a new release, right? If I remember right. Judgment just came off not the recent ban list, but the one before.
Yeah, it just came to 1. It is actually pretty difficult to solve for like the Judgment. Like normally I just solved it once in the whole tournament, and I drew the YuGiOh, so I ended up summoning something in defense, but I got out till 3, but then I just summoned like a Veiler because there was no point in summoning anything else. So you at least got the plus for in the hand, but normally if you draw the YuGiOh, it's kind of suckish, but you can potentially go off with it, but it's like very, very difficult. You need like very specific hands like Judgment, Nadir, Secrets, or some combination like with those type of cards, like very spell heavy hand. And normally it doesn't happen much, but if it goes off, like you go off and a lot of pluses, and you just basically win the game there. So yeah, and additionally to that, the hand trap lineup is 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Nib. Most of the players didn't play into it, so it didn't do anything at all. It just got tactics away to the deck once. Then 3 Imperm, and then additionally to the Dogmatic package is a Punishment and a Schism for the Winda. Then going on to the extra deck, Access Code, best card pretty much, got to OTK a Kashtira with this. That and Fleur releases OTK. Artemis for the Blue Boy, so you can knowledge it away, so you can do Maximus and Ecclesia plays. Almirage and Secure Gardener pretty much for the same reason. Celine, then for things for Nadir and Maximus, Omega, totally. Then 1 App Clone, 1 Construct, 2 Winda, then 2 Entis, 1 Garura, and 1 Titanic Lad.
Is there anything in like the main or extra you change? I know like the extra is just kind of for flex spots really, and just a little bit of utility, but
yeah, the extra deck, something that I would change would be getting the new Tri-Brigade link, like for punishment target. It's very good. Like you can out the Labyrinth dudes, because the biggest thing that I have is Omega, and with that one, you can send the Garura. So you could pop like the Labyrinth monsters, and then plus sending a Garura draw 1 as well. So that is something that I've considering very heavily. And then that's also extra dark monsters, because I feel like you kind of need more dark monsters since I'm not running the Souls package to go into Winda, since I'm playing to Winda in the extra deck. So that's something that I'm contemplating a lot. And then in the main deck, since a lot of people didn't play into Nib, maybe considering Book of Eclipse in for them, or maybe changing up the the Yaugen package, like Yaugen and Judgment, and maybe the Upstart or something else, or the Wisdom for maybe those Book of Eclipses as well. And yeah, those are the kind of changes that I have in mind, but haven't tested it. So yeah, just went with a pretty good basic deck list right there. Then
Awesome. All right.
Then for the side deck, I played one prank. I played two Spooky Dogwood. Didn't use them at all. I play very fast, so I never got into time. The only game that I went into time was the last round against a Labyrinth, and we tied because we didn't get to play game three. Then Harpies. Then one Lightning Storm. Only had one, so if I had the other two, more than likely would take out the Spooky Dogwoods. Then a great card was the Village and the Terraforming. I think I got like maybe one Cashier player locked into that, and that luckily he only had like a spell hand, so he couldn't do much with it. And then 3 Evenly, and then 3 Judgment.
Awesome. So so I guess you already discussed what you'd probably put into the side deck, but I guess would you be able to show like a quick, like a standard combo, like that the deck has? I know like it's not really a combo deck, but I know like even control decks at the bare minimum has like a first turn setup they kind of like.
So yeah, pretty much if you open, let me do a quick shuffle and then random ass hand. Like normally a great hand would be like Blue Boy Ecclesia, gets you pretty much everything that you want to do, or if you open Maximus, and any type of monster pretty much gets you there, because even if you open with a hand trap, you can do it all Mirage into Secured Gardna to summon the Maximus. So right now everything is all together, so hopefully it doesn't hurt too much.
But pretty much like Blue Boy plus like any of the Dogmatica names but like Floor, right? So
yeah, pretty much, obviously. Blue Boy,
right
Boy
there it is. Yep, right there.
Let's go with this. So here in this situation, you would go Blue Boy, more than likely here search. You can search Master, you can search anything really, because then you still have the secrets. If you didn't have the secrets, you would search secrets and then go into like the knowledge play, and then Master, you can show the knowledge, copy secrets, add fate. So then with this hand, you at the end already will have fate life for 3
banish.
And yeah, here you would link off, since you have the knowledge, you would link off for Artemis. Then here you would special summon the Ecclesia search the Maximus, and if you were to draw Maximus, then you can get like the punishment, like
change it out for Floor, whatever is needed.
Yeah, no, Fleur, you would always search it at the end with Maximus sending the Titanic Clad. So here you send the Artemis to grave, and then you would draw whatever. So let's say that you draw 2 new cards. Nadir is fucking great by itself. Nadir is combo just by itself. Then summon Maximus by banishing the Artemis. And then here Maximus you would trigger, and then you would dump App Clone and the Titanic Clad, and then you would add the Schism. You would pitch a random card that you won't need. So in this case, depending if I don't know what I'm phasing, I could send the Blue Boy, even though he's great for follow-up next turn, but in this case, you want hand traps, and Nadir is broken on itself. So you would search and dump, and then right now you would have these 2 set and then obviously you have the hand traps because you draw multiple cards and thin out the deck with the Spellbook engine, and then end phase would search the Fleur de Lis with the Titanic Clad, and then right there you just went +3.
Yeah, and like you have one non-targeting banish, 2 hand traps, 3 hand traps technically. So that's 4 disruptions. A skiz, like your hand, like, so this is like the standard at the bare minimum. If you take away your hand traps,
Yeah.
right? Like the hand traps, you still are staring down at the bare, even if you didn't open Fate, like really, yeah, or not. Oh, you searched Fate.
Yeah, normally the end board is pretty much search and go into Winda. A lot of decks still struggle with Winda, even though they're running now a lot of like Book of Eclipse and things like that. Still, like, yes, you're gonna out the window, but then depending on how you use it, depending on the attribute decks, if they summon something and it's a dark, you can send it away with just Schism, and then playing into Fate. Obviously, if you have hand traps, it's better. Having Fleur is another hand trap with having an extra deck monster and the Dogmatica cards. So pretty much that is kind of a very standard board, like very control. And if they don't get rid of Maximus, you can keep getting pluses, because next turn you can do the same thing and send 2 other cards. You can send totally awesome to get back the blue boy. You can start sending Antis to pop their back row and things like that, or you can send Garura and you can draw random cards as well. And whenever you don't have any targets, you can even Omega something back, or normally if they can't break this board from this position, like if you stop them with just this board, you draw whatever card, and then here you can just go into Selene, and then you already still have 3 spells in graveyard, and then Selene get back anything back, and then summon Access Code, and then summon the Fleur, and that's 83.
Wow. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, normally I did that to a cash player. Like, I stopped him, and then he only had like 1 or 2 cards in hand. I was like, I doubt that he has a nib, so I'm just gonna go for the kill. And then that's why I kept that in. Like, Access Code and Fleur de Lis have won me a lot of games. In the tournament, it didn't do it. It just happened like maybe once or twice, but it's always good to have.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, man, for sharing your profile. And
yeah,
congratulations on your original invite. That's awesome.
Okay, thank you, brother. Take care.
You too. Remember, guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. Please also remember to comment down below if you guys have any questions, and we will get them answered for you. But please remember, stay safe, stay happy, stay crusading, guys. This is Charles from Team COG, signing out.